Good afternoon, everyone, on this wonderful Friday afternoon. And we are now at the tail end of Financial Planning Week. It's been a really wonderful week with our messages coming through from our members and our partners, the likes of the CISA, the Long-Term Insurance Ombudsman, giving us all tips on how to live a better life. And we started the week off with our philosophy of get knowledge, find a guide, and then walk the journey. So today is the second installment in the Walk the Journey, and I'm joined by Brandon Clayton. And let me just bring him onto the screen so you can actually see him. And he's going to be doing the talk today about, just going through the process of setting goals and looking at that. So Brandon is an experienced professional with 4 years in financial services. He started his career off at Investec and is currently a financial planner at PW Harvey and Co. Where through his team, it's really about creating retirement plans and income and making sure that you get your income and protect your income through your investments and your portfolios. Brandon, when he's not doing financial planning, loves being outdoor. And I think as a South African, that's all of us. And being on the sports field, mostly soccer. I must admit, I never got soccer. I'm more of a rugby and a hockey fan, but each to his own. So, Brandon, thank you very much for joining us today and for talking to the topic. So, I'm going to exit the screen now, and it's all over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Good day, everyone who's joined us online. Today, we'll be talking about goals, goal setting, and the importance of setting goals. Goal setting is a powerful process for thinking about your ideal future and for motivating yourself to turn your vision of this future into reality. The process of setting goals helps you choose where you want to go in life by knowing precisely what you want to achieve. You know where you have to concentrate your efforts. You'll also quickly spot the differences that can so easily lead you astray. Top level athletes, successful business people, and achievers in all fields all set goals. Setting goals gives you a long term vision and short term motivation. Goal setting helps you to organize your time and your resources so that you can make the most of your life. So why is goal setting important? When you set goals, you take control of your life's or your work's direction. Goals provide you with focus. By setting sharp, clearly defined goals, you can measure and take pride in the achievement of those goals, and you'll see progress in what might previously have seemed a long, pointless grind. You will also raise your self-confidence as you recognize your own ability and competence in achieving the goals that you have set out for yourself. So, what's the goal setting process? Although many will have divided opinions on how we should go about setting goals, we have broken it down to 7 steps. Starting with step 1, think about what the results you want to see or achieve. If you create a long list of goals to pursue all at the same time, you may have difficult time achieving any of them. Instead, ask yourself, is this goal something you truly want? This question will help you determine how important this goal is to you and how much work you are prepared to put in to achieve it. Step 2, create SMART goals. Once you have zeroed in on what you want to achieve, you should see if your goal meets the SMART criteria. SMART stands for S for specific or significant. Your goal should have a well-defined, clear, and your goal should be well-defined, clear, and unmistakable. The M stands for measurable. The goal must have a criteria that you can measure your progress towards the accomplishment of the goal. The A in SMART stands for attainable. Your goal should be attainable and not impossible to achieve. The R stands for realistic. Your goals should be within reach, realistic, and relevant to your organization or yourself. Timely or traceable. Your goals should have a clearly defined timeline, including a starting date and a target date. The purpose of this is to create urgency. Often individuals or businesses will set themselves up for failure by setting general and unrealistic goals, such as, I want to be best at X. This goal is vague, with no sense of direction. SMART goals set you up for success by making goals specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. The SMART method helps you further give you a sense of direction, and helps you organize and reach your goals. Step 3 in the process is to write your goals down. When you write your goals down, they become real and tangible instead of a vague idea that resides only in your mind. Once you've written your goals down, keep them somewhere visible. Put personal goals up on your mirror or near your computer screen. Put team goals up on the walls next to everyone's desk and include your company's goals. This step reminds you to keep working on your goals daily. Step 4 of the process is to create an action plan. Many people decide on a goal but never create an action plan to determine how exactly they're going to meet that goal. Your plan should include the overall goal you're trying to meet and all the steps you might need to take to get there. Step 5 is to create a timeline as part of your action plan. Create a timeline to help visualize roles, tasks, milestones, and deadlines to achieve your goal. A timeline should help create a sense of urgency, which in turn should motivate you to stay on schedule and achieve your goal. Step 6 is the simplest one of all, to act. Now that you have done the hard work, it's time to act, to take action towards that goal. And the last step should be to reevaluate and assess your progress. You need to keep your motivation strong to complete your goal. Consider scheduling a weekly evaluation, which could include measuring your progress and checking your schedule. Once you see how close the finish line is, you'll feel more motivated to push through to the end. If you're a little behind schedule, make necessary adjustments and keep going. What are the importance of setting goals? Setting goals is an important exercise for the following reasons. 1, it gives you clarity. Setting your goals gives you clarity on what you might want to achieve. It helps you crystallize and articulate your desires and ensures that you put time, effort, and energy into things that really matter. 2, it can be a driving force. Your goals are a representation of your inner desires, desires that motivate and inspire you. They are a source of motivation and the fuel that drives you when the going gets tough. When you don't have goals, it's easy to find yourself getting distracted by everything that's going on around you. Until you clearly articulate what you want as a specific goal, you are not channeling your efforts properly. Number 3, it gives you focus. Without a goal, your efforts can become disjointed and often confusing. It's hard to get where you want to be in life if you don't know what you're aiming for. Without goals, we lack a degree of direction and focus. Your goals give you direction, your goals give you something to shoot for. This direction and target you create in your mind will help you to progress towards your main life's goals rather than simply wander around aimlessly. So, how does all of this relate to the FPI and financial planning? Everyone should have goals when it comes to their finances. Everyone should have short term, mid term, and long term financial goals. This is an important step to becoming financially secure. If you aren't working towards anything specific, you're likely to spend more than you should. You'll then come up short when you need money for unexpected bills, not to mention when you want to retire. You might get stuck in a vicious cycle of credit card debt and feel like you never have enough cash to get properly insured, leaving you more vulnerable than you need to be to handle some of life's major risks. Annual financial planning gives you an opportunity to formally review your goals, update them, and review your progress since last year. If you've never set goals before, take the opportunity to formulate them so that you can get or stay on firm financial footing. Some quick financial goals everyone should attempt: establish a budget, create an emergency fund, pay off credit card or settle debt, start saving for that deposit on a house. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity, David, to talk to you today on goals and their importance.
Brandon, thank you very, very much for that. And I see I've got a bit of technical problems now where my camera is not working for some reason. But I hope everyone can still hear me. And thank you very much for taking us through it. I mean, some of the key highlights and the points that I got out of this was really a case of keep your goals visible. And I think that's a very important one. Visibility, it keeps it there, it helps you there. Goals also help with your spending and help you to spend wisely. Because if you don't have a goal, you're just going to waste your money and throw it away. And lastly, it's a good motivation, keeps you on track for where you're going. So Thank you very much, Brandon, for taking the time and sharing your wisdom. And I'm going to say goodbye to you now, and then I'll just close out for the week.
Great. Thank you very much for having me.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Brandon from PW Harvey and Co., who brought the financial planning week to a close. And I do apologize that you just see my face sitting there. I'm not too sure what's gone wrong with my camera. But I want to thank everyone who joined us during this week. And I do suggest that it's not just about the week. Financial planning is something for life. So please continue to follow us on our social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. And hopefully get on your journey to financial planning and financial wealth. And thank you very much. And again, please visit letsplan.co.za for more information. Best of luck with the rest of your Friday and your weekend. And we'll continue to see you through our social media or through our live workshops. Thank you very much.